How many of you are aware that April is designated as Youth Month? Excellent, fantastic, you're in the know, that's brilliant. So for all of those reasons, I chose today to speak with you. Not only are you on the cusp of an important decision-making process in your lives, you are also on the brink of entering into a new realm. You are also at the point where you are about to reflect on the last 5 years of your lives. And I am sure you have many questions about what obtains out there. Let me tell you, I define myself first and foremost as an educator. We have been taught that certification is important, and that is why we come to school. We are diligent, we are studious, we work meticulously to ensure that we get the end result that we so desire. But I've had reason to say to students, if so many of you are going out there into the world, what will differentiate you from the other certificate holders in the world? So surely it can't be the certificate alone that will see you through, although it is very important to be a holder of that all-important school certificate. Can you tell me some of the attributes that will differentiate you from other students of the Catholic Comprehensive School or the Micoud Secondary School or the St. Joseph's Convent or St. Mary's College? What will differentiate you from these other students? 3 responses, anybody? I heard a whisper. Discipline, very important, your discipline. Anyone else? Yes?
Work ethic.
Work ethic. Manners maketh man. You may have all of the qualifications in the world, and you are not disciplined. You do not have a good work ethic. People don't like you. You are abrasive. You are rude. You don't know how to say good morning, thank you, or please. You will get nowhere with all your A's or awards. The first thing that will set you apart from other school leavers is your discipline, your good manners, your work ethic. And that is why you might have wondered why punctuality was so important. Punctuality is one of the first ingredients of good discipline and good work ethic. I want, therefore, so as you go out there, that you maintain that good discipline and that strong work ethic, beginning with good punctuality. The other thing I want to highlight is that balance is important. Yesterday, someone came to my office to interview me, asking for assistance with their own scholarship application. And the person asked me, what set you apart from the other scholarship applicants way back in the 1990s when I too had applied for that same scholarship? And I said to her, notwithstanding the fact that I had good grades, the second most important thing, whether you are athletic, you're a good speaker, you're a good interior designer, you're a good team player, the other things that you do outside of the raw academics will serve you well to set you apart from all the other people in the world who have a certificate just like yours. So there are many students who do very well on paper, but perhaps they're not very articulate. It's not easy to work with them in teams. They're not very helpful if you have an activity. How many of you helped, for example, to arrange a classroom before I came in? Was it just a handful? Was it the majority? These are the things that employers look at. The third thing I want to urge you to consider, we have a very high unemployment rate. 43% of young people are unemployed. My greatest fear for you is as you step out there, many of you may not gain employment immediately. I want you, if that ever happens, to sit back, to reflect, and to dig deep, and ask yourself, how can I help my community? Very often we are driven by money, by salaries, by some extrinsic reward for the work that we do. I want to instill in you a spirit of volunteerism. Volunteer your time. Assist a grade 6 student with his or her homework. Help in your church. Help at your local library. If there are offices in your local community and you have applied for a job there, if they reject you, you go back and you say, I note your letter of rejection, but may I please volunteer? Guess what? When a vacancy would have arisen, you'll be their first and automatic choice if you give a good account of yourself. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. Do not listen to the persons around you who may want to suggest to you that you cannot. So let us eliminate the word cannot from our vocabulary. Think about it, think of ways around it, but do not debilitate yourselves by thinking you cannot. So what is the one word we'll expel from our vocabulary today? Cannot. Can you say that again? Cannot. And what will we replace it with? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can if I put my mind to it. Yes, I can if I reprioritize my energy. Yes, I can if I reprioritize my resources. Yes, I can if I begin the process. The other thing I want to leave with you, and which is so important, have a teachable spirit. Have a teachable spirit. At several junctures, in several books and chapters, verses in the Bible, God Himself tells us the importance of learning, the importance of wisdom. Be open to learning. And I do not mean that you should restrict that experience to the formal pedagogy of a classroom where you have a teacher, students, a board, or computer.